in the I don't know. Are we already at the point where it's just Brady and Mahomes? Has Mahomes already eclipsed Montana, even though Montana has 4 and is 4-0 in the Super Bowl?
I mean, I think so, but you know, that's just me. I understand. I mean, I think Joe Montana's the man. You know that, but Mahomes, for me, I mean, to me, we've never seen anything like Mahomes. Brady hasn't even done this. This is crazy. The 3 Super Bowls, you know, the 6 AFC championships, 4 out of 6, your first year starting. And like we talked about, it's riding Mahomes from the start. It's not like, oh, we played ball control and had great defensive Bill Belichick game plans. That's where it's different to me. So, Mike, I second what you say there, right? I went through a period in my time where I went, okay, I mean, we know Brady's the man. And then as a player, I went, man, we'll never see anybody like John Elway. And then I saw Aaron Rodgers, and I went, man, we're never going to see a player like Aaron Rodgers. And now here we have Mahomes, where I want to go, he's Aaron Rodgers, but yet with like the mental makeup of Brady, right? Almost like, so I have all these plays and all this, but I lead like Brady. I yell at guys like Brady. I'm clutch like Brady in the big moments. So it's like the perfect storm. And I mean, are you saying that? I'm saying that. I think they're the 2 best already. I think maybe Mahomes goes past Peyton Manning yesterday and kind of clears himself with just him and Brady at the top.
And, you know, Aaron Rodgers has the throwing ability that is very rare.
Right.
And we always blame the Packers for not putting enough around him.
Yeah.
He had 1 Super Bowl appearance in his full time in Green Bay. But at some point, you have to ask yourself, how much of what Mahomes does has Rodgers failed to do? By whatever you give me, I'm going to find a way to make it work.
Like what I mean, this
and
year,
I'm going to lead
right?
you, and I'm going to rise up in these moments. And it's a long play here.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to have some problems in November.
Right.
We might lose at home to the Raiders on Christmas Day.
Right.
But we're going to find a way, and we're going to find a way, and I'm going to keep working on these guys. And that's where Mahomes is far closer to Brady than Rodgers from the standpoint of leadership, accountability.
Yep, I think so.
Just natural desire. I mean, we've all known someone in our lives, whether a coach, a parent, a boss, a coworker, a friend, whoever, somebody who inspires us to be better than we are otherwise capable of being. And you know it when it's happening, and you want to do it. You want to get up a little bit early. You want to be a little bit better. You don't want to let that person down. And there's no magic to it. It's just there or it's not. It's a natural, intangible quality of Patrick Mahomes to inspire those around him. Just the way he approaches the game. He's got the mentality of a little kid still. I say all the time, he's never changed. He loves the sport. He wants to go win. He wants to do well. And you want to do well for him. Not because he's preaching, not because he's in your face, not because he's being an asshole.
Yeah.
But because he is just who he is.
Yeah, wants to win, wants
it's
greatness,
you
wants them all to be great.
Quantify it. And if you could bottle it, you make a little money.
Yeah.
You can make a little money.
Yeah,
if you could bottle that and sell it, you can make a little money.
He's going to be making a little money like forever now.
And he's only going to get better. That's the problem.
Well, the scary
for
thing,
everybody else.
Well, to your point with what you're talking about with Rodgers or whatever else, like, you know, again, I'd go, you know, and this is not to pile on Aaron Rodgers, but I don't think some of those years, all his years in Green Bay, he had better talent, I think, at receiver and things that we saw from Kansas City this year. I mean, we're not ready to write it. This is what's scary about Kansas City. This is not the year they should have won the Super Bowl, right? It should have been the Ravens year, probably. Could have been the Lions year. Could have been the 49ers year. This is a year of like, hey, they're still young. They're one of the youngest teams in football. And we saw they got some flaws. And, you know, now you look at it and go, whoa, they won 3 Super Bowls with flaws on a football team. Then now they're going to go out into the offseason and go, wait, we got to fill in some of these holes. As the Super Bowl champions, they're going to be saying that. Like they're going to get somewhat of a big time receiver this year in free agency. They're going to be more dangerous. And I think that's what's crazy. I mean, you win the Super Bowl last year as the youngest team in football. This year, you're one of the youngest teams in football. And it's setting up to where they're going to, they got some decisions to make, but they got some money to play with and make some moves to make this team even better in the future.
And if you had told Aaron Rodgers back in August that Mecole Hardman was going to catch the game-winning touchdown pass in the Super Bowl, he would have been very excited about that. Did you see? Our buddy O's the Mentalist, he had Mecole Hardman in training camp come up there and say, who are you going to beat in the Super Bowl? And he said the 49ers.
No, it's insane. I saw it on social media, and I thought of you because you were like, I don't know about this, but this guy right here, I don't know. He might be onto something. He picked the right guy, right? He's going to catch the game-winning catch to beat the 49ers. You're just not going to be on the Jets. You're going to be on the Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes. But, what an incredible story, for McCole Hardman, the Chiefs, everything to go along with it. But the game, magical. It really was. But like you said, it took a little while, too. It took a little while with the sloppiness, right? Turnovers. Mahomes and the Chiefs were certainly dumbfounded and could not find their way on the offensive side of the ball. You went, wow, the first half, he certainly seemed, a little jittery in the pocket. I'm sitting there watching. I had great seats. It wasn't like people were open and he was jittery in the pocket. He was jittery in the pocket because he was like, oh, man, these guys are big and nobody's open, and I'm having a hard time just making plays and carrying us right now. But I think the difference in the Mahomes we have now to maybe 3 years ago, 2 years ago, the Bucs Super Bowl, is he went, wait, I'm just going to hang in there. Just going to hang in there. Not going to make the big mistake or be impatient. And because of that and that maturity and the way they played down the stretch, that's what they did. And of course, just their clutch just comes about in the end.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.